So today I got another Wii game for you, and in particular it's one that is both connected to NASCAR and also kinda shovelware. From Konami, we have Jimmie Johnson's Anything with an Engine on the Nintendo Wii. Now this also released on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. I bought this game probably a year or two after it released, and to be totally honest, in the, 10 years since, I've probably played this game maybe twice, for a total less than 20 minutes, so I really don't remember what this game has to offer. I just don't recall it being very good. So I'm almost going into this blind, except for turning this game on just a little bit to see if it would work. And actually, I spent a couple days trying to figure out if it was being emulated incorrectly because it was lagging. And then I came to the conclusion of I'm going to try it in the actual Nintendo Wii, and it turns out that this game lags on hardware. Dips like 30 frames, so we're going to be seeing the pinnacle of performance. I am actually playing this with the Wii mode, so I'm going to try my hardest to see if I can stomach the tilt controls. But just in case of an emergency situation, I do have a classic controller on standby. You know, considering that this game was made by Konami, wouldn't that make this technically the sequel to Bill Elliott's NASCAR Challenge on the NES? As you can tell by some of this very generic-sounding music, we're in for a great time. Menu sound effects that sound like a Flash game. All the events in this game are held at Jimmie Johnson's Stadium, which, by the way, he purchased from Waluigi. Earn audience votes to unlock weapons and upgrades during each event. So I have to win a race and an election at the same time. Inspired and licensed by Jimmie Johnson. So they actually sat Johnson down and discussed with him, what would you actually want in this? Except a fun practice run from Coach Rusty. This better be the real Rusty.
Hi there, I'm Jimmie Johnson.
Boom, confetti.
Here to give you the inside scoop is my driving coach, Rusty.
Hey, this is Rusty Wallace for ESPN's NASCAR Now.
Rusty, take it away.
You got your gas and your brake. Them standard buttons. Okay.
Okay.
Now, drive over them arrows up there for a nice boost. That's dyno zippers.
I'm actually astonished that this game has semi-competent
Okay,
mechanics.
The diagrams is our specialty weapon. Treat more light switches
Our
so we can
specialty
unlock
weapon. I see that there's a slight radioactive explosive contained within our test vehicles. I wouldn't recommend that.
Okay, sometimes the crowd may open up a special shortcut for their favorite driver that's lagging behind.
Oh
like
my
this
God.
one right here.
Chase Elliott speed comp. I like how the track just barely doesn't fit together in certain segments of the corners. Ram to win.
Go out there and show them what you've got.
All right, let's have a look at your selection of drivers. We have the Cyclops, great value Nana, something that I could make a lot of jokes about, but I'm going to stay away from it. Gnome Hick. I didn't even know about the nuclear weapon thing. Okay, I did not know about this beforehand. And a sack of potatoes. That's your full roster. I have to go with Silver Spoon because that's outstanding. So game modes, we have a traditional race, time trial, survival. That sounds interesting. In multiplayer, any eliminated driver continues playing as an explosive, remote-controlled chicken. This came out of Jimmie Johnson's mind. Endurance. Every lap earns you points depending on your position. The driver with the most points at the end of the race wins. Matador.
We'll split the field in half, and half of them can go the regular direction, and half of them can go backwards.
Duel, first to finish or destroy your opponent to win round. So a blood sport, and that's all the game modes. This is beginning to look like a Jimmie Johnson dystopia. Somehow, the Great Destruction occurred. It might have been related to Megaton. Johnson assumed full control over the Earth, built the Jimmie Johnson Stadium, bought from Waluigi, and moved it to El Cajon, California, making that the capital of Earth, and created this blood sport. This is how people earn food. All-star difficulty, not screwing around. Regulation, we're playing by all the rules set out by Overlord Johnson.
I'm Clifford B. Silverspoon III. Naturally.
Oh my God, the accent. Let's see if I can remember how to actually play this. I know I just did the demonstration, but I guarantee you I've already forgot. And I don't know the track. Okay, so this is a runway built inside of Jimmie Johnson's Stadium for his own amusement. I have unlocked the missiles. I must fire the cannons.
Come on, them mines can be inflated so as to shield you from them missile attacks.
I see. So the mines shield you from the missiles like a banana shields you from a shell. And by the way, I'm going nowhere in this race. I'm going nowhere very quickly. Turns out I'm not a professional at Jimmie Johnson's everything or nothing immediately. At least there's 7 laps. It gives me enough time for the tires to get hot and really get into a long run.
Top of the course!
This game is like a sensory barrage. There's a lot of people here at this inside a stadium runway event, but then again, this is the world control of government. You're either watching the event or you're in it. You know how, like Mario Kart, you don't necessarily need to be, like, really good at it. You can just kind of pick it up and start playing it. This appears to be a game you actually have to understand. Okay, listen. Sure, I finished 5th, but I won the election. Alright, Matador mode, and we're doing it Route 66.
Come on now, kid. You got missiles. Use them.
I was instructed to use missiles. They're being used.
Come into pit. Give her some nitro, kid.
Everybody's down pit road. I actually got ahead of everybody on pit road simply because I boosted coming in. I got a better entry to pit road. This was the last game I thought you'd have to, like, manage your pit road entry speed on. I'm gonna be throwing a lot of missiles. Lot of missiles. I'm in first. Would you call this a cart? What am I actually in? I mean, I'm quite literally in a golf cart. But its construction is a lot closer to ATV. Okay, pit road efficiency. It's how you win races. Except I ain't winning.
Unbelievable.
I wasn't even most voted for that time. I was like, I've finished 3rd in the election. Atomic Vista. I know, you know, it's all fun, happy time kart racer until you realize that the world has ended and Jimmie Johnson is now Earth Administrator. Alright, then that's probably all that single event has to offer. But is there an actual, like, story in this career mode? I need to know. Johnson tells me that I can enter a cup to compete in 7 different events, earn the most cup points, and defeat me in the final duel to claim the trophy. I knew I'd have to face him in Mortal Kombat. Okay, Silver Spoon's missiles are called bucket of balls.
Jess, if I was a tear, I could start in your eyes, live on your face, and die on your lips.
Oh boy.
You know, I don't really know what I just walked in on, but I don't really think I want to have any more elaboration. Starting to understand exactly why this game has mild suggestive themes.
It looks like you've decided to make a run for the Bronze Cup. Don't worry too much. We start off with a short, regular race.
It might be in the Hoedown Fair, but we're still inside the Johnson Stadium. Yeah, I'm in dead last. I was bump drafting right there. You saw that. Oh, I won? I thought there was another lap left. I gave as much as I received.
What do you call 2 packs of drivers racing opposite ways? Some call it crazy, but around here, we call it Matador. Just watch out for oncoming traffic and don't get yourself turned around.
And I'm starting to kind of understand the mechanics of this game.
Lord, this is not helping my high blood pressure. Fabulous! It appears the leader's given up their position.
I didn't give it up. There's a difference between what you give and what you're not smart enough to keep. Here we go. Gotta do the wheelies. Got another one. I did not take hardly any damage. And considering this is a Matador race, I'd say that's pretty good.
Next up, our first time attack event. I laid down a pretty sweet line. See if you can stay on it. But more importantly, try to beat my lap time.
I don't think I'm going to be able to beat Jimmie Johnson's lap time.
Wait, our drivers can
Okay.
every dyno on the track.
All right.
From one dyno to another. Impressive.
I'm really struggling with the switchbacks. This car don't have the handle I want. Whoa, double boost. Did it. Kick the crap out of Johnson's lap right there. I'm not going to be able to tap into that talent again, though. You just got to chastain that. I was hoping I'd be able to melon. And right there, I was able to melon.
You'll need to finish on top to take me on. So ram, bash, and claw your way into first. But watch out. This track will throw you a curve. Or two.
Didn't get a good start. Why am I getting invested in this? Hit the gotcha button. And I screwed myself. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, these mines are really good for defense. I'm starting to now understand the mechanics of this game. And the fact that there actually is mechanics for some reason. I need to resupply all of my mines. Here we go, I get to cheat this lap. Yeah, I didn't really perform this round.
Well, this race was a fail.
I feel like I was in a meat processor in that run.
It's survival time. Here's what you've got to do, or rather, what not to do. Don't be in last place when the elimination timer runs out, or you're out of the race.
I see, now we're in Spooktown. It's time to go. I don't really know what's happening. I'm rolling with it. Okay. Alright then. I had to hail the melon for the elimination. No longer in last. That was luck. All right. Why is this suddenly intense?
Elimination is imminent unless the driver can advance.
Did it. I also died at the same time. Okay, that was amazing. It was worth it too. Okay. All right, game. I'm gonna finish second. That's for sure. But not last. So better than I expected.
Unbelievable.
Only have a 20-point advantage.
All right, are you ready for your first endurance event? It's a long race where you get points based on your placement in each lap. And when it's finally over, the driver with the most points wins. Got it?
I have to admit, I think I actually like this idea.
Our driver's off to an inauspicious start.
Alright, this is just a total mess. I'm pretty sure that the tracks that we're running are replicating events that led to the end. Just like the fact that I ran over a thermonuclear weapon and exploded. Made the pit stop, came off in first because everybody went down with me. Pit strats. I have to admit though, the pit strategy in a kart racer is something I didn't know I wanted. Timed live pit stops in Mario Kart. I mean, imagine if there was tire wear.
Watch them hazards now.
Missed it! Wow, those are split-second decisions.
That's a lot of stuff happening. I'm on fire. Not in the good way. I've exploded. I've been given the cheat route. Yeah, it went decent. How many points did I score? I got third.
Sweet, you've earned a shot at the cup, but it's not going to be easy. If you can beat me 2 out of 3 races, you get to hoist the cup and become a champion. Oh, no pit stops and no upgrades. Good luck.
So now I get to face Overlord Johnson. This is gonna be great. It couldn't look any better. He has like a body made of gelatin.
Come on now, kid. You got missiles. Use them.
He actually just hailed a melon. Outstanding.
Oops, another mind diffused.
I was not expecting Racing Johnson to be like going up against Mike Tyson in Punch-Out. Yeah, I just didn't have enough still.
Unbelievable.
At least I got to wreck him afterwards. Wonder if I can just like Ryan Newman fat neck him. Got him. He ran over his own crap. Couldn't get him.
Whatever.
I really don't know what I'm doing.
Out of my way, man!
Don't be afraid to use that nitro. The others sure ain't.
Got him that way. You gotta play him dirty. That's what he's taught me.
Fabulous.
Hey, quit it! Give her some nitro, kid. Especially on them straights.
Oh, he anti-melon ran me.
Oh, rotten balls.
Let's call that one a love tap.
Whoa!
Got him. Still didn't slow him down enough. This man is unstoppable.
I'd say message received.
Both of us are gonna have severe concussions.
Got 'em.
I always say if you don't know what it
Wow.
is, don't touch it.
That's the largest margin I've lost by. I'm
Unbelievable.
gonna try a new strategy. I'm gonna conserve the thing and all of my missiles until we get to the end.
Give her some nitro, kid. Especially on them straights.
Okay, this is just nuts.
Fabulous.
I did him dirty, but it worked. I also caught on fire.
Come on now, kid. You got missiles. Use them.
I'll use them later. I have a plan. That wasn't part of the plan. Neither was that.
You gotta pay heed.
I suck at this.
Here comes the final lap.
I suck really good at this. Yep. Okay then.
Unbelievable.
Alright, new plan. Sneak attack at the end.
Use your missiles to go through them. Too soon. Hey, quit it!
Fabulous.
Did it. That's the method. That's the strategy.
Come on now, kid. You got missiles. Use them. Come on!
That's what you gotta do. It screws him. I just clipped through the road.
Wow, unbelievable.
Perfect.
A new winner.
After 5 million tries, I finally figured out how to cheat Jimmie Johnson out of his own championship. Yeah, I'll be honest, we've probably seen everything that this game has to offer. Weird game, just in general, to think that, you know, Jimmie Johnson, future 7-time champion, at this time, on top of the NASCAR world, 5 consecutive Cup championships, to think that he had this made is just kind of nuts. Overall, it's decent. I mean, it's a generic kart racer, to be totally honest, but it's not terrible. Wasn't quite expecting Jimmie Johnson to, you know, be like going up against Mike Tyson, but he definitely made me earn it. Either way, I hope you've enjoyed this weird Nintendo Wii racing game. It's Shovelware, but it was published by a big name and also has a big name for a likeness. On the main menu, when you hit the B button, makes that annoying whistle noise, but listen to what happens when you spam that. Also want to give a big shout out to all of my channel supporters. Your support is incredibly appreciated. And I'll be totally honest, I don't exactly know what my next video is going to be. It'll be another one kind of similar to this, a comedically stylized video, but if you have any ideas or something that you would like to see, let me know in the comments down below, and I will obviously take it into consideration. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll be seeing you again very soon.